Hey everybody, Frank here, and welcome to my chapter on hacking high performers. Now when I say top performer or high performer, what I'm talking about are top people in their industry, no matter what that industry is. And I define it by being both effective at getting your work done and prosperous, so you're making that 7 or 8 figures in your business. So most articles target just one top performer. How does Noah Kagan grow AppSumo from 7 figures to 8 figures? How did Cal Newport write 5 books in 10 years, given the professor workload that he takes on? After I researched about a dozen top performers across various industries, I've identified that 20% of things that they share in common. And these things bring 80% of their personal and financial success. First of all, when a top performer goes after a big goal, they focus on 3 things: mindset, habits, and systems. The mindset covers the internal beliefs, ways of thinking, problem solving that are intrinsic to them. You can't have a CPA write down everything she knows about the job and hand that off to someone else. Mindsets are something that are intrinsic, are within yourself. You have to learn only by being around them. Habit covers consistent actions they do on a daily or weekly basis to ensure that they're making progress on those goals. When aiming to complete a marathon, a top performer will focus on their morning run and increase the difficulty with time. Systems cover any process, checklist, automated structure that will enable them to keep going or to get back on the bandwagon if they fall off. So having your virtual assistant automatically buy groceries for you every week ensures that you'll always eat healthy, even if you are falling behind in your work. Funny enough, I feel like this exact principle, these 3 things, are where most productivity books and articles fall. If a top performer is struggling with their work, they're going to ask people for help on different ways to approach the work, the mindsets, what are the habits that they put into place to make sure that they consistently make progress. But what do most productivity articles cover? They cover to-do lists, apps, top 10 ways to get your projects under control. But when was the last time you read an article like that and had effects that lasted a long time? Usually they'll just fizzle out after a while because they ignore these 3 things. So to summarize, we're going to dig deep into how this dozen top performers used mindsets, habits, and systems to accomplish what they want. And in the next chapter, we're going to cover the 4 new rules of productivity that top performers are using that you may not. And you'll learn the Ampere Results process for making these rules stick with you. Continue with my ultimate guide below, and I'll see you in the next chapter.